Cod Daddy's in the building. Broadcasting live from a few parts unknown. Joining me as always on the sticks. He's that bad dad of cod. You might know him as Muscle V. You might know him as your king of cod. But we know him as Dixie.
Yo, yo.
And our executive producer, the man that shirts have forgotten. He is the Pants Man.
Hello.
And you can feel free to ask me anything, for I am Jeeves, and I welcome you to another edition of Call of Daddy 2. It's starting to become spooky season, so we're going to face the spookiest thing of all, diabetes. But before we go opening that candy drawer, Muscle V, what happened last time?
Last time on Cod Daddies, our heroes once again held a drinking episode with special guest Jose. As our heroes were catching up, football became the topic. Obviously, there had to be a game, and the terrible host Jeeves led the game once again. As the Warriors guessed with no clues, somehow they were being judged, with Jose choosing Muscle V as the winner. The game concluded. As the heroes
Did you just have a stroke?
What's that?
Did you just have a stroke?
Did you? I thought you broke. I thought I got disconnected from this call, and then you just finished the sentence.
I didn't finish the sentence. I had to do it on the fly. Anyways, the way I remember, Muscle V did win because Jose did choose him. Anyways, as the heroes continue with Lust, the score stands as follows with Muscle V at 16 and Jeeves at 15. Let's see where our heroes are up to on their next adventure.
Before we do the next adventure, I need to focus all in on this little recap here. You're saying that you wrote yourself a full recap, and then to end it, you just wrote ... because you didn't know what to say, and just thought, I'll figure it out on the fly, and then just paused?
No, I was writing it as we were just talking before the show, and clearly didn't have a complete sentence as I was writing it, as I was also trying to set this up for us, so...
Oh my gosh. Well, now that I know the amount of multitasking and procrastinating you were doing, I'm actually very impressed with that intro.
I'm not. Yeah, incorrect. Boo won last time, so he cannot join us tonight. Not his fault. This is actually an impromptu show. We thought we were going to go tomorrow, but then somebody loves the world's worst sport, so we've pushed it to Wednesday. So we're back at our last year's drinking time. How exciting. Woo! So we are doing a drink-along episode again. I forgot to say that at the top. So, Pants Man, can you go ahead and lay out some rules for us tonight?
Oh, I sure could. If you give away information about the people there that are in this chat, we're gonna do a drink. And if you are gonna get a kill, we have a drink. And if you don't get no kills, we're gonna have a drink. And other than that, we're gonna drink when it sounds like a good time to drink.
Are you in Wisconsin?
Oh no! Don't you know?
No, we don't know. Where are you?
Well, that would be a drink if I answered that, wouldn't it?
No, where are you vocally?
Vocally, I can't pretend that it's a real accent. I don't know why I'm doing it, but it's happening.
I imagine that you're on an island just east of Greenland.
Oh yeah, well that does sound about right, doesn't it?
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight that's caused you to have this insane voice?
Well, you know, I am not messing around here. So we're in solid October season, which is, like you said, the spooky season, and nothing spookier than a jack-o'-lantern. So I have been going to the king of beers. No, not that Budweiser feller. We're talking about the Pumpkin.
Ooh.
An imperial pumpkin ale. You gotta love that pumpkin stuff. Oh yeah.
Yes. Much debate from the Pumpkin last episode when our good friend Jose joined and had no idea what any pumpkin beers were. That was wild.
You know, when I was at the store this weekend and I was looking at what to buy, and I thought, well, gosh, it just sounded so lovely to throw up and get that binge purge thing that she was doing that I went ahead and bought me some. Nothing's coming up yet, but we'll get to it.
So this is just a weight loss program for you.
It's a new juice cleanse. Except
I
for
tried
with
exercising, but then I
pumpkin beer.
found I didn't like trying to exercise, so I just didn't. And instead, I'm going to do the whole bulimic thing. It seems easy enough. You just drink lots of pumpkin beer, apparently.
I don't think she intentionally threw up. I don't know if you can call that bulimia. I don't think that's fair.
Well, I don't want to diagnose the woman, but she has bulimia.
Maybe, but not because of that story she shared. But all right, thanks for whatever that nonsense is. So pumpkin, excellent beer. How about you, Muscle What you got tonight?
Yeah, we're going with a nice Mexican beer. You may know it as the Corona.
So you went full spooky season beer. You went about as spooky as possible to the beach.
Yeah.
That's funny because I did the same thing actually. I'm clearing my fridge to make room for even more pumpkin beer, which I've smashed about like I don't know, 12 liters. I don't know if that's a lot. I've smashed a lot of pumpkin beer already. And so now we just have whatever's left. And I'm crushing a mango white claw right now.
Gross.
It's not great. I do not like it, but you know, I've chosen it. We're here.
And that we are.
So you're just gonna commit to that.
I don't know whether I should or shouldn't. I really like I like the way my mouth is when I'm doing that voice. I don't know what that means, but
Horrible way to describe that. Why don't you earn it? Like do something cool, say something great, and then you can use the voice.
all right. You mean right now?
No, I don't think you've earned it just yet.
Okay. No, I thought you were asking if I wasn't sure if you were asking me right now to like say something awesome.
Yeah.
Clearly, I didn't rise to that challenge.
That should always be your plan for the show. You should always try to say something awesome at all points.
I'm striving for mediocrity. Is that not what this has been about? Because all the evidence I've been looking at our past episodes says that's the way.
Does reflect what you've been doing. I'll give you that much. Okay. 1 second. Let me quickly get killed here.
Kill.
Oh, wait a minute. That guy forgot I existed. Oh, are you alive?
Yeah.
Are you
got
alive?
the kill.
I thought you died. Oh, drink for that.
Yeah. I got the kill. And then I went to the gulag and I got. Well, that's where I got the kill. But...
Oh, I got a kill. Oh, I think we got 2 more kills than last whole episode.
You're being shot at, right?
I'm a thank you.
Well, I'm trying to land there and I probably won't.
Yeah, I died. All right, two kills already. How exciting! We got a lot of flack from our. We had a lot of people actually say they were hyped to have us back, and they forgot how bad we were at this game. They're like, you got no kills. I was like, yeah, we got no kills.
Amazing.
I'm pretty sure we started off like what 10-10, and ended up being 16-15.
I can't confirm. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, we did a very bad job calling out the kills then. So we'll have to do a little better job tonight.
Yeah, we called out no kills.
Got destroyed in the gulag. All right. Anyway, so we're in October officially. I think actually last episode we were too, but Halloween's rearing its ugly head. I wanted to make sure that everyone was getting the correct candies because there is absolutely nothing worse than as a kid getting the horrible candies from all of the neighbors.
So we're going to connection to diabetes.
Yes,
I did not know why you brought up diabetes, but now I get it.
We're talking candy tonight. Obviously. I wanted to make sure that everyone's primed and ready for the right stuff. But I think it's important first to remind our viewers that one of our guys is from the Soviet Union. Did you guys have Halloween? I have no idea.
Who are you referring to?
You.
Oh,
you
me?
were.
Well, that's a drink. That's personal information. We're
Me?
good for that.
I don't think it's a person to say you were from the Soviet Union.
Muscle V is straight up American. Straight up American.
You are now, but you weren't at birth.
Can't confirm or deny.
Okay, let's pretend.
Well, okay, but just as a point of clarification, regardless of whether you have any personal connection to it, did the Soviet Union have Halloween?
Yeah, even if there's no way for you to have possibly known that from where you were born.
I cannot confirm or deny because I have no fucking clue.
Okay.
Oh, you just actually don't know.
Yeah, no clue.
So did you guys do it when you were very, very young? A wee lad? Because we've seen a picture of you dressed up.
Yeah, but that could have been any day.
I think it
Wait,
was.
here's a question.
I
What
don't
is
think it
the
was for Halloween.
what is the earliest Halloween costume you can remember
That's a good
or
question.
can have seen pictures of that you? Yeah, what is the earliest costume you can think of?
From my good friend Jeeves, it probably is the warm cup of beer.
Whoa! What are you
Wait,
talking about?
wait.
Pack everything up. Are you saying that that's you remember none of your childhood? Or are you saying that you did not trick or treat or dress up in a Halloween costume at all growing up?
That wasn't your first Halloween with us.
Yeah, I don't remember at all. Probably something. I don't remember what I did.
Wait, you're saying with all of your childhood costumes, you don't remember a single one of them?
Uh, Not really.
Did you not do Halloween?
No, I did do Halloween. I just don't remember what I was wearing.
Did you just go as a young muscle V?
I just have my guns out. Yeah, probably makes sense.
Guns
Well, that does sound American.
Were they all like nondescript, like ghost or witch or I don't know, things that were too generic to be like? It's not like you were going as a specific character from a thing.
I mean, Halloween was never very memorable for me, so
I don't believe that. You enjoy candy, don't you?
I do. Now, where I lived wasn't the best place to trick or treat, so
The Soviet Union.
that could have been it.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. I know. Wait. I know where your parents live? Did you grow up there? I thought you grew up there.
No, I did not. I moved there when I was in high school. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did know that.
I don't remember where you
Because
live. Okay.
the reason I was asking because I was saying I know where they live now, and that is like a wealthier area. So like I'm certain there are a lot of full size candy bars coming out of those neighborhoods.
So
Yeah,
what
that would have been
what
great,
made it
yeah.
bad to trick or treat? What was the problem?
I mean, I don't know. It wasn't the best of areas to begin with. People didn't have a lot of money. I don't know. It wasn't as memorable. I remember going to the fire station and getting candy from the fire guys. That was cool.
Fire guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, the fire guys.
Did you ever dress up as a fire guy?
I did not. I know that. I did not.
That's why they didn't give you any good candy. They saved that for the ones who dress up as firemen.
Yeah. Interesting. There was clearly some scars there. The way you responded to that.
I do remember one house.
Interesting.
One house I went to gave us $1 bill, and that was the best house ever.
That's the worst thing you could get on Halloween.
And a different house gave us a bag of those like a full size bag of the Flaming Hot Cheetos. That also was like those
what do you
two
mean
houses
a full
were
size? You mean like a family size bag?
like the Flaming Hot Cheetos, like the bag.
Yeah.
Based on everything I know about you, Muscle V, I'm pretty confident that your trick or treating was just going around to all of your personal aunts and uncles.
Yeah,
And they were just giving you whatever they had in the cabinet.
Actually,
I also believe
it's not
that.
true. I didn't live near any of them.
So what do you mean they gave you a full size bag? I want to get back to that real quick. What does that mean to you?
Okay, the Flaming Hot Cheetos.
You mean like a full, not like a single serving that you get packed with your lunch. You mean like a full bag, like a a big bag of chips you'd use at a party.
Correct.
Now that's crazy.
The Flaming Hot
Cheetos.
Yeah, the Flaming Hot Cheetos weren't the biggest bag though, right? The bag was always smaller.
Yeah, I think it is a little smaller, but it's still a crazy.
Still, it's crazy because like it's gonna take up a ton of volume. But like, do kids even like the Flaming Hot version?
I did.
No,
I
kids
did.
like.
I liked it when I was younger.
I didn't. I was very white, so I was very afraid of spice.
Still are, yeah, yeah. If only they would have dusted it with pumpkin.
Oh my God! You don't even joke about that because I'm about to write whoever makes Speedos a letter.
What? I have so many more questions out of this. Oh boy.
Yeah. We can scrap whatever your idea was. We are going to dedicate this entire episode to this.
Okay. You guys seriously remember what you dressed when you were younger for Halloween?
Oh my God, yeah. I think I could probably rattle off every one of them.
I think I probably could too, and I might.
Wow, that's insane.
I think
So I will.
it's not crazy to that you can't remember some of them. It's crazy that you don't remember a single one. That's wild.
Right. Right.
Like, you
I
must
will
have
say,
one good one.
seriously. But no, apparently not.
Apparently not.
I know for me, like the youngest I can remember, and I don't even know if I really remember it so much as have seen pictures of it slash like the actual costume was always around. Now I will say before I tell you what it was, my mom was one of those moms that always wanted to hand make the costume. She wanted to build the costume for us. All we wanted was her to go to the store and buy a store bought costume. We thought those were cooler. Um, and I
So
remember her
funny for
telling
what
me,
you've become.
what?
So funny for who you've become.
I know, because I like being costumes.
Oh,
But it's,
sniper kill from deep. That was actually awesome.
well, we're going to drink to that.
Take 2 swigs. That was nice. That looked like I knew what I was doing.
Wow.
Which we know from past experience isn't the case.
Yeah, nobody thinks I do. That looked like I did.
Yeah. So I remember my mom saying, because I was complaining about how she wanted to make the costume instead of buying it. And I remember her telling me that when she was a kid, it was always really like embarrassing if your mom went out and bought a costume. Like that was the embarrassing thing.
When
Was
would that
that
have been? Did she just tell you that?
Maybe.
Why would that be
But-
embarrassing?
Well, the implication was that like your mom
Can
didn't
purchase
care for you.
things?
Remember, she grew up in the '60s, so it was
Oh.
like the
Oh,
homemaker era, I guess. And she
Sniper
lived in
kill.
a suburb.
2 sniper kills.
Another one?
Yeah.
We
God,
drink.
these chums are out tonight. Oh, I'm about to die.
But yeah, so that was what she told me, was that like it was weird to her that we never wanted her to make the costume because when she was growing up, that's what people preferred.
100% great marketing by your mom. There's no way that makes any sense.
Well, I think it does make sense
your
if
parents
everybody had it
purchased a thing?
homemade.
No one's ever said that.
No, I'm saying everybody has a homemade. If that's the norm, then the odd man
And
out.
it's even
is the
cooler
weirdo.
that someone bought a costume.
Anyway, so she made a Ninja Turtle costume, and it was pretty fucking
Awesome.
sweet.
That is fucking sweet.
And honestly, way more cute and memorable than if she took a photo of us in a store-bought costume. It actually was really cool. And I also,
I don't know why I didn't go as a Ninja Turtle every year. I was obsessed with the Ninja Turtles.
You
I
still
might
are.
have gone one. No joke. Very upset that my child did not like watching the Ninja Turtles, even though she was less than 1 year old.
Try again in a couple of years.
Oh, I try like once a quarter. I have no idea why I didn't go like at least 5 times. I think I went once when I was super young. Probably even before I was super into them. Great costume though. Who were you? Which one? Were you Donnie?
I don't actually know. I want to say I had a yellow mask.
That's not a color. I mean, it's a color. It's not a Ninja Turtle color.
Maybe it was red. I don't know. I don't remember.
That's one. That's an option. You've got one of the 4.
And by the way, it's possible it was yellow because I don't know that I don't know that either me or my brother, who were both Ninja Turtles that year, necessarily. We were very, very little. I don't know if we really could distinguish between them and knew which was which. And I very much doubt my mom knew that it mattered what color the headbands were. I think she just bought fell and like made a headband.
Yeah, but yellow's a weird choice to go out of your way and buy anyway, though.
I guess I don't know.
That's a weird default, especially for a young boy. Like, that doesn't make sense as a first choice.
Well, maybe I can find the picture and I'll
Yeah, look it up. I do not know how much time we should spend focusing on the fact that Muscle V didn't have a childhood.
It feels like all we should talk about.
I did have a childhood. I don't
it's
remember
very
what
jarring.
I wore on a day during the year.
You then also talked very sadly about how you only went to the firehouse.
I remember I have vivid memories of that, yeah, but...
Yeah, because it was the only place that gave you candy, and then one weird old dude gave you a bag of Cheetos. Flaming hot Cheetos.
Amazing. And that singular dollar was awesome, too.
The singular dollar. Also, Also,
Well,
clearly
a
a
lot of
core
people,
memory.
a lot of people gave us like I remember like a quarter or whatever was like a thing that we would get too from people. Like people wouldn't give,
What?
yeah, people wouldn't give like
Yeah,
candy.
what
It'd be
are you
like
talking
a
about?
quarter. You guys didn't get that?
You're in
Never.
you're a whole different time frame.
No,
Hey,
I'm serious.
I'm 100% sure that me and my friends would have pelted quarters at each other if we got quarters.
I
would
did
have
get a lot
had
of
none of
acorns
those.
and paper clips.
I mean, I'd rather get a
Now I
quarter
don't
than a
know. I
paperclip.
honestly don't know if you're joking now that we've been talking about this with me. I have no idea. My
You're all
expectations have been reset.
discombobulated.
The segment later is going to be a little awkward. I'm not going to lie. Holy shit, I got 3 kills.
Drink, drink, drink.
Uh, you've absolutely flummoxed me, man. I don't know what to do with this.
So here's a
Are you going to
question.
be participating in Halloween with your kid?
I will be. But my question is, at what age, I guess, do they start trick or treating?
I mean, we're going to take our kid out this year. We're going to go like to a couple houses.
Okay.
So as soon as they can walk is my answer, basically.
Oh, my niece. I remember she was born in February. I'm pretty sure she went that first year trick or treating. Now, I don't know if they actually did a lot of actual trick or treating. I know they went to Boo at the zoo or whatever, but they had a cute costume. They dressed her up as a little muffin, and then they made her stroller. They used cardboard to make it look like a big oven.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and I think they were dressed as chefs or bakers or something. Parents.
Those people are super into Halloween.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
my sister-in-law. My sister. Okay, quick sidetrack. My sister-in-law. She just threw a birthday party for the youngest kid, and the youngest kid is a real delightful weirdo. She likes what she calls creepy things, which is like Yodas and ETs and like aliens and stuff.
Well, I'm
Big fan
sorry.
of that
What?
stuff.
Yodas and ETs and those kinds of things. What do you think that list is?
Lilo and Stitch, all alien monster looking things. She just likes all that stuff, weird looking stuff. And
So short aliens is what I
pretty
heard.
much, honestly, pretty much. So
Okay.
for her birthday, she wanted to have a mummy and zombie themed party.
Yeah, your niece is a crazy person.
She's great. And we later discovered that mummies are really just well dressed zombies. Think about it. Anyway, my sister-in-law made 2 different pinatas. She made a mummy pinata and a zombie pinata. She also made.
Have no idea how you make a pinata.
Neither do I. But she does it every year twice a year for every birthday for both of her kids. She also made. It was a summer birthday, so she got a watermelon, carved it up so it looked like the watermelon was spilling out of the top, and she made it look like a zombie brain, like falling out of the watermelon. Like the watermelon was a head of a zombie, and the brains were spilling out.
I'm sorry. When was this?
It was a summer birthday.
Like this year.
This happened a couple months ago. Yeah.
How does she have the energy for this? What are you talking about?
Oh, I have no idea. She is a maniac in the best way.
Is a maniac
It's
in
a
the
ton
best
of
way.
work.
I forget. She only has 1 kid, right?
2.
2, and it makes no sense. What are you talking about? How does she have
I know.
any
man.
energy? I don't understand. And also, I don't know how you like go to that in your brain. You're like, all right, watermelon, that's brains. Boom, knock that out.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's genuinely wild to me.
I mean, you're a big make your own costume guy because your mom brainwashed you because she didn't want to buy you a costume, which is great. Are you a decoration guy, or will you be?
I aspire to be a decorations guy. Like when I walk past a house that's just covered in Christmas or Halloween or whatever decorations, I admire that. I think it's wonderful. I love the idea, but I also live alone, and I just can't bring myself to decorate an apartment like I don't invite people over. I don't really have a lot of people come. I don't entertain a lot. So like the idea, like there's something depressing about dressing up your apartment and decorating it for nobody. So I
You're
don't.
not wrong. That's true.
but I do. Well, my boyfriend is going to come to town for Halloween weekend, so I'm thinking about doing a little bit of mild decorating, but mostly just putting like dollar store skeletons around.
Now, if you lived in your own house, would you decorate the lawn?
I I I really would love to.
I was gonna say the answer is definitely yes. I know you very well. You definitely 100% would.
It goes back to I mean, I guess in that case, it's for the neighborhood. It's not so much for specific
For the
people coming over.
neighborhood.
So
Yeah,
I
sure.
guess it
You.
makes sense, but it's still something weird. Like I don't have kids, and I wouldn't be entertaining people, so it does still feel weird to me to like decorate in that way. But I at the very minimum, what I've always wanted very much is permanent. You know, like Christmas lights on your
Yeah.
house. I want like permanent year-round Christmas lights, but I want them to be. I don't even know if this really exists, and I've looked, and I don't think they do. But I want LED, or maybe they're just really expensive. I want LEDs that in Christmas can be Christmas colors, but then at Halloween are like that orange and purple, and at like 4th of July are red, white, and blue. Like I want like
I'm
themed
sure those
colors.
I'm sure those are a thing now.
I
I
thought they
don't know
would be,
if
but I
they're-
have a hard time finding them.
I don't know if they're weatherproofed, but you can definitely get that inside.
That's true.
Uh,
I'll keep looking.
I I laughed when you said it was for the neighborhood, but you are dead on because whenever I see someone decorate, I'm like, great, that's something my kid can enjoy. I am absolutely not partaking in the same thing.
Yeah, no
Right.
fucking way.
At some point, Lofuse is going to probably lose her mind and start decorating for things, but we don't yet, and I have zero interest. Could care less, but thrilled that other people do it so that my kid can look and go, holy, there's a giant pumpkin in this person's lawn. I'm like, I know, it's wild.
We were talking about costumes, and for Christmas last year, my older brother, he wanted for Christmas a Halloween skeleton, like one of those life-size, fixed 6 foot long skeletons, because he loves
You mean
decorating for Halloween.
from the science lab? So
Well, no. They have them everywhere. They're like these costume or like decorative. They're like you can like put them in different like stances and things, and they're really cool actually.
I still think you're describing from the science room. What's the?
I don't know. They're not scientific. They just
I don't-
look like skeletons.
I don't think these ones.
I
are
don't
that
think they're
scientific either.
anatomically correct.
Which bones did they miss?
I don't know,
Actually,
but
more
it's just
confused
like
with
one
what
big
you're talking about.
plastic piece. Anyway, he wanted one.
So you can't move the joints?
You can move the joints. You can put them in all
Science
different
room
kinds
one.
of
What are you talking about?
whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is,
Oh,
he wanted that decoration for Christmas because he had bought one years before, but his girls adopted it as their friend, and so he wasn't allowed to put it outside as a decoration, and so he wanted one for himself. And so I got it him for Christmas, but instead of wrapping it, I dressed the skeleton up as a skeleton Santa Claus, and it came with a tiny little miniature skeleton that was like the same concept, but like only a foot or 2 feet tall. And so I dressed that up as a skeleton elf, and it was the greatest thing. For the weekend of like Christmas, when we were home and we were having events with family, like I would every day that people came over, I would stage this Santa skeleton in different areas. So one day he was at the dining table, one day he was playing the piano. It was great.
Oh my god, you were so into it. That's great.
I have
That is
pictures
great.
and I show it every time it comes up. Like if we were in person right now, I'd be showing you pictures of this because I'm so proud of it.
Like they're your kids, or it's your kids.
I was so mad when he wanted to keep it and not keep it in the Santa costume. I was like, A, he should stay Santa, and B, you shouldn't take him. I should take him.
Please do not buy that for yourself. I am 100% sure you would do that just for yourself every day anyway. 100%.
It would be deeply unhealthy for me to invest in one of those. It would quickly turn into a Norman Bates situation.
Yes, absolutely. Muscle V, I know the answer, but for our audience, I'm sure they can guess it. But are you a big decor guy?
absolutely not. I don't do anything.
What?
My wife does do a couple things for Christmas outside, but that's on her. It's not on me. I don't do any of that.
What are we talking about? What are we working with?
So her parents had some like animals that light up or whatever that you put outside.
What? You can't just say animals.
There's like a
What do you
polar
mean?
bear. There's a
No,
squirrel.
what? It's not a taxidermied bear, right? Like, what did
No,
she?
no, it's just like one of those like Christmas
It's
outdoor
like a
things.
light outline or something.
Yeah.
I don't have these. I don't know what they are.
Uh,
Is it too? Is it like basically flat though, or is it like a 3D thing?
no, it's like a 3D thing, and like the polar
Oh
bear is
my
white,
goodness!
and like there's a face and stuff, but like it lights up at night, so it looks
Oh,
like a
this
polar
is like
bear.
that's like a next level outdoor. I was expecting you to say like lights and stuff, but that's actually like a big step up.
Well, I mean, we got it all from my wife's parents.
Yeah, I got that.
We didn't pay for any of it.
We know
You've
you.
never paid
Don't
for
worry.
anything.
Yeah, we know you're still you. You wouldn't
You
approve
can.
that
It's
purchase.
like they say, you can take the man out of the Soviet Union, but you can't take the Soviet Union out of the man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You will always be a communist. You will never pay for things. They're just given to you by family.
yeah, that's true. You will not pay for things unless you have. Actually, you've started. You've started to pay for some things now that you have monies. But there's no way that the 3D polar bear face would ever be in that list.
Yeah, we got a polar bear, we have a pig, we have a squirrel, and we have a husky.
I do wish you guys purchased that because I have so many questions for how you choose that collection of animals. That's like a weird grouping.
Is that like the whole set? Like, is that all they sell? The specific
Oh,
animals?
we do an elephant too.
That's,
Elephant.
I mean, that's your wife. Trixie loves an elephant.
Are these
Yeah,
all? Wait. Are these all proportional? Like, are they to scale? Like, what are we talking about here?
yeah, the elephant's like 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall.
Stands. What is that?
I'm kidding. It is
That's
not.
not the right size for an elephant, is it?
I think they're bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, they're all like 2 feet tall, maybe.
Are you
That
saying
would be
elephants?
adorable.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you mean
the
you actually
lights.
meant the decorations? I thought you meant like the idea of a 2 foot tall elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun though. People would definitely own them as pets.
Okay, another side. I don't understand with all the genetically modifying they can do. Like we all know, the cutest stage of any animal's life is the puppy stage, like the baby phase, like when it's a
Yeah.
little cute little puppy. I don't understand why they haven't built a dog that, while it might grow older in age, it actually just continues to look like a puppy its entire life.
What? Okay. I was with you for a while. What do you mean? Do you mean like it doesn't show signs of aging?
Well, it doesn't get big and like adult proportions. Like it's got the big
I
doe
mean,
eyes and
there's
the
okay. Interesting.
like picture the cutest puppy you can imagine. Like imagine if it didn't grow into a full-sized adult dog, but
It
just
never grew
stayed
into its
puppy
head,
size.
basically. Yeah, I don't. You're describing a nightmare world now.
I suppose.
If they can figure that out, they can figure it out for kids, and then you got just horrifying people with
Well,
little.
let's take the genetics out of the equation. We don't like why haven't they built a robot puppy that is like actually enjoyable? Because every robot dog I've ever seen has been a piece of trash.
I think that's just a robotics limitation. Where I think that will happen in your lifetime.
Well, I look forward to that.
As someone who's currently watching a robot circle sweep my floor, it's coming, bud. I can tell you that.
I feel like we've been having robot circles for like 20 years now and no real advancements beyond that.
This one costs very little and it's doing a great job. I promise you, it's coming. I guarantee it.
I want expensive advancements in robotics. I don't want like the shitty robotics we have to get more cheap. I mean, that's nice too. I'm just saying, like,
You
just
want a
a
robot you
cheaper
can't
circle
afford.
that vacuums my house is not really what I'm excited about.
Ooh, we have a potential sniper kill coming. What the,
Ooh,
what the hell's
go
a
get
strange
it.
device?
Did you get him?
I
Yeah,
got two.
he got
Double
two.
You got
sniper kill.
two. Well, let's
Let's
drink to that.
go.
Drink a drink. Drink a drink. Drink.
Muscle V, what is the strange device? Should I? It's too far. Okay, it's too far.
It's too far, yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
All right.
I saw it once before. I tried to go there. It didn't. Same thing happened where the map was closing in. So
Oh, problem for later.
Oh my god, I just had a realization. So our entire friendship,
Okay.
we have
Muscovy doesn't remember any of his costumes. I think that's
well,
an
no, but
important
I'm
point.
saying that's such a weird revelation to learn what an awful childhood he had. But
That's not
I
not
think
surprising at all. That totally tracks.
but I think anytime we've talked about childhood and it seemed like his was kind of like humdrum, I think we just assumed it was because they were doing Jewish traditions instead of like Christmas and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't think we ever realized, like we never talked about Halloween.
Oh yeah, you don't really talk about Halloween. You can just kind of assume everyone had Halloween.
Well,
Apparently
also
not all
because
of us
like
did.
I feel like Christmas as a kid just becomes like it might evolve as you get older, but it's still just like a family friendly kind of thing. Whereas I feel like Halloween, when you're a kid, is super kid friendly. It's candy and costumes and trick or treat. And then when you get older, it turns into like slutty and drinking, and it's a very different thing for like a college aged person than for like a little kid. Whereas Christmas isn't that drastically different as an adult versus a kid.
Oh, there's drinking. There's just hopefully not as much slutty stuff.
It's just a different perspective. Like it's still family oriented. It's just a different perspective than when you're a little kid, but it's still very family friendly. It's not like
Yeah,
there's
right.
no slutty Christmas.
I mean, there probably is, but you know, that's a
probably somewhere, right?
yeah. We probably don't have to dive into where that's happening, but yeah, it's probably good if you don't have a slutty Christmas. I would say
Well, that's what I'm saying.
it's good if you have a slutty Halloween and you're of age.
Absolutely, but a
Yeah.
slutty Christmas is in its like even if you do have a slutty Christmas, like there's something sad about it. Like you couldn't go home with
Yeah,
your
right. I think
family,
so.
or
I'm sure there's some people that enjoy the hell out of a slutty Christmas, and
and
good
good
on
for
you.
them. Good for them. No judgments, just a little judgment.
But it also sounds like Muscle V could have used a slutty Christmas. I don't know. It sounds like you would really.
I mean, how do you guys know that I don't have one every year?
Oh, that's a really, really strong counter. I don't know.
Super dark though.
I mean, clearly don't know what you got going on in your life. Clearly need to ask more questions because holy hell, the revelation.
I don't want to know more.
I don't either tonight. So
My curiosity has been piqued and satisfied.
All right, let's switch our focus. This is going to be awkward because I wanted to go through and see how you guys felt about some of the common Halloween candies. Muscle V, yours is going to have to mostly be what you fantasized about as a kid, but Pants Man, you and I are going to weigh in for how we felt
you
about
saying-
it.
I've had
You're
candy
saying
before.
Full bags of Cheetos and quarters aren't on your list.
Somehow the full bag of Cheetos did not make it. I don't know how.
That is
The
a
Flaming
shame.
Hots-
That's a shame.
The Flaming Hots
By the
were
way,
omitted.
I love the construction of your story there, Muscle V, because you started by saying that the dollar bill was the best, which is just like, what? How could that be? Like, you can't eat a dollar bill and you're a kid. But then you kind of finish by revealing that
ended up
one of the
quicker.
common things you'd get was quarters. So no wonder a dollar bill was the good. That was like the bite size versus the full size candy bar.
And
Dollar versus quarter.
It's
and
heavier
and
in the
also
bag.
don't forget back then you could probably get another bag of Cheetos for $1. So I could have 2 Cheetos for
I think they were
Halloween.
less than that then.
Could be. I don't know.
I don't even know where you'd get a flaming bag of Cheetos back then. This is like Walmarts weren't everywhere at that time,
I think they were.
which is I think the only place you get them now. I don't think so. Well, anyway, let's see how horrifying this goes. Since I thought a regular conversation about Halloween was going to go fine, who the fuck knows?
You went into this thing. We had a shared experience, and then learned that nope.
I did. It's opened my eyes to what other people have seen. I thought there was at least a fairly standard Halloween. Like even if you're from a poorer area, I assumed that it still happened. I don't know now anything. So thank you, Muscle V, for enlightening me. And I'm sorry for your childhood. But let's press on. Let's see how horrible this goes anyway. I got 25 candies for you that I think are Halloween centric. Again, so I want you guys votes on. I want to know if you're in or out on them as a Halloween candy. So really, we're just looking for a yes or no. But
Okay.
if you really love it as a Halloween specific candy, let me know. I'll see if I want to factor it. Okay.
So just to clarify,
Mhm.
the purpose of this is to go back into our childlike state. These are the candies we'd most want to see in our bag on Halloween, or these are just candies that we think are really appropriate to the season.
I want you to factor it as a kid. How hype are you on Halloween Day specifically? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you've emptied out the bag, not of Cheetos, Muscle V. You emptied out your bag of candy. Which one are you like? Yes, I got that. This is great.
Okay, so just to see if this is a shared experience, because I know we all have siblings. At least the one that got candy might be able to speak to this. Did you do the thing where you'd open up your bag, you'd look at what you got, and you'd be like, okay, that one I'm going to trade to my brother. That one, like, did you do the trading?
I was older. I just taxed my siblings. I don't even know if they knew about it.
No, no
Anyway.
wonder they turned out the way they did.
Yeah. One learned how to avoid it, and one just is very mad about it. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna hit him. I'm gonna have you go first, Muscle V. You're gonna be our weird pace car. I have no idea. Pants Man, you're gonna go next. I'm gonna round it off just because I've got the list in front of me. Don't worry, there's no winners here. We're gonna actually try to figure out which candy bar wins right now. Okay.
Sorry. Before we dive into this,
Yeah.
we have a couple of messages.
Oh no.
So Daddy Elon 42069 says,
All right, Elon. We know you were rich. I'm sure you got a car in your candy bag.
well,
But
I think you don't want to hear this. So he says, so you're talking a Pomeranian, Pants Man? That must have been, he's talking about the dog puppy thing.
yeah.
So
I don't know anything about Pomeranians, but I know that they're on people's bumper stickers, which is a bad sign. It's the only thing I know about a Pomeranian.
Then he goes on to say, holy cow, 55 viewers. Welcome to the show, new friends. And I got news for you, Daddy Elon. You're no longer current. We have 73 people listening.
Oh, no. Well, welcome, everyone. We hope you have some questions for us. We might get to them. We don't normally look for questions, so this is exciting. Welcome, everyone.
Post in the comments if you want to comment on the commenting.
Jesus Christ. Well, all you viewers, we're going to be talking candy, so weigh in. We might view it. Who knows? All right, Muscle V, are you in or out on the Butterfinger?
Fuck no. I hate peanut butter.
What?
Oh.
Fuck no.
Is Butterfinger a peanut butter? I know butter's in the name, but I don't think peanut butter's in it, is it?
What else would be in it?
I don't know. It's like shrapnel of holy goodness. I don't have a clue, actually. I don't question when something's so good.
It is for sure peanut butter. Yeah,
Fuck. Stuck in your mouth.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, I've got you for a hard out. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to factor that. How about you, Pants Man?
All right. Honestly, I hate to agree with Muscle V, but I've never liked Butterfingers. I find them flaky and very kind of dry and just generally unpleasant.
Oh my god, I was worried because I made this list like just off the top of my head, and I was like, I'm gonna pick ones we're all gonna agree. There's gonna be nothing to talk about. You guys are fucking crazy. Butterfingers are easily one of the top 5 candy bars, probably. But what? Both of you don't even like them? That I thought maybe you could say like, I gotta. They're gonna be too high on my trade list. Get some good value out of them. You don't even like them. This is madness. I would give up
not even
really
worth my
good
time.
candy bars for them.
Not worth my time.
Well, you didn't have Halloween, but you don't even like that it sticks in your teeth. You get it like 4 hours later. Like, a little bonus Butterfinger. Pants Man, where'd you go?
It's not for me.
This is crazy. What a bad start for Butterfinger. Butterfinger's a surefire, hell yeah. If I get like 10 of them, 20 of them, they don't even make it out of Halloween night.
10 or 20? I hope I get none.
Well, this is crazy. Okay, really crazy start. I don't know how this is. You guys continue to throw me off tonight. All right. Well, next one, Reese's. I put specifically the pumpkin shape, but really any shape will do. They're all the fucking same.
No, it's got to be pumpkin shaped.
Okay.
Or the little tiny. They're also the tiny mini one. Pumpkin
Yeah,
shaped are
there
better
are.
because they're bigger.
Mini one usually you might get like 4 or 5. So it must be if you don't like peanut butter, this is not looking good.
I don't care what shape it is. Get it the fuck out of here.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I mean, I should have seen that coming with the peanut butter comment, but it's still shocking.
It's hard to hear. It's hard to hear it.
I don't know. I think that might be the most universally loved of all the candies.
Probably here in America.
Yeah, well,
Well-
I'm talking about America. When I say the world, I mean America. I'm an American. That's
Do
what
the
we
Soviets not like peanut butter?
do. I was watching the new
Or
season of
Reese's?
Stranger Things,
I
and it
can't
seemed like the
answer
Soviets
or-
loved peanut butter.
Can't confirm.
Can't answer
okay.
or confirm.
So you're in on it. It sounds like.
I mean, it certainly when I was little, it was gonna be like my top. Like that was my favorite. I don't know if I'd still call it my favorite, but yeah, I mean, there are few
wanna
that
mark-
could topple it.
All right, you want me to mark it as like a super fave?
Super fave. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're swimming in gold if you got some Reese's in the building.
With the scale, I haven't fully worked out yet. Right now, it's just nose and super faves, so that's exciting.
Before you move on,
like-
can we have write-ins? Is that allowed?
No.
Write-ins.
Yeah,
Well,
write-ins.
I'll
This
check
is
in
a
at the end.
this is an audio medium, buddy.
Also, you don't know how to write. What are you talking about?
I think we
Gotta
have it.
kill? Take a drink for that.
Drink. So all of our new listeners, I just want you to know that we are doing a drinking episode. The rules are: if they get a kill, you drink. If they don't get a kill for an
well,
entire
I'm sorry,
game,
Pansgrid. Where's your stupid ass voice for this?
what? No, we're trying to keep them. If they get a kill, take a drink. If they fail to get a kill in a whole round, take a definite drink. And if Muscle V says something disparaging about peanut butter, you take a drink.
Or if the two of you flummox me, go ahead and take a drink.
Do you guys want to know that peanut butter is fucking disgusting?
Oh my god, guys, you got to drink.
Drink. Okay. So for me, I love Reese's the candy. On Halloween, I don't need it. I kind of want to counterbalance Muscle V's nonsense, but I actually wouldn't want to see it in my candy bag. There's, I'm getting it a little more throughout the year anyway, and it just there's like some weird ones you get on Halloween night where you're like, oh, haven't seen that for a year. Let's enjoy it. And also, I've had probably, I don't know, 200 pounds of Reese's that year already. Like it's just, I just don't need it that night.
I'm starting to realize why you wanted to title this episode "Diabetes."
Yeah, it's a little autobiographical, sure.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I hear you. Like that's a sound reasoning, but also it's some bullshit.
I'm not
because
just
Reese's is great no matter what.
It is good. I'm never gonna be mad. I'm eating it, but some
right.
are definitely making it out of Halloween night. Okay, who the hell knows for this next one? I made sure to balance the list so it wasn't just my favorites. With that in mind, number 3, the peppermint patty.
Ugh.
Not a
Sorry,
fan.
it's not my turn.
Not a fan. I don't like peppermint that much.
It might be okay that you didn't have Halloween because you apparently hate every candy ever made. We've hit all over the map, and you hate all of them so far. I'm not going to defend you or go against your hate for peppermint
Let's
patty.
be
It's
fair.
correct.
There have been 3,
Well, as far as
and 2 of them were peanut butter based.
he's hated 100% of them, but there's no reason to think otherwise. At this point, we're going to get through 25 candy bars. He's going to say no to all of them.
Because you don't have
Well,
the good ones like Cheetos.
Oh my god, Cheetos. All right, so for me, I would say if you were to hand me a peppermint patty, sure, I can enjoy it, I can appreciate it. Mint as a candy isn't my favorite thing.
Absolutely putrid. Makes no sense why anyone would have created this.
But the problem with it on something like Thanksgiving is you're throwing in a bag with a bunch of other
I'm sorry.
non-mint candy.
I'm sorry. What are you doing on Thanksgiving?
Oh my god, Thanksgiving. I was
What happened to your Thanksgiving?
Guys,
I'm
if we're talking about
flummoxed again.
Thanksgiving, then I'm saying yes to everything.
All right.
Take a drink for that. I'm flummoxed again.
So, yeah, I'll drink that. Okay, no, for Halloween, you've got a bag full of candy. Any mint flavored anything is going to poison the rest of that candy with that mint flavor.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. So you're out?
Out on the peppermint mayonnaise, specifically for Halloween.
I'm out just because it's disgusting. Makes no sense as a candy. If you handed it to me right now, I'd be like, no, I don't want that. No, thank you. All right. That's our first unanimous all no. So we can cross peppermint patties out. No reason to see it in the bag. Great to hear. Okay, Muscle V. Let's see. I'm guessing it's a no. I'm just preloading it for you, but just in case, Snickers bar.
Love Snickers bars.
Yes,
Whoa.
he's
Okay.
back in it.
Love the Snickers bars.
He does eat some candy. Are you super in it? Would you be max excited to see that in your bag?
Hell yeah.
Wow. What a flip.
Well, I mean, it's like he's got three quarters and a Snickers. He's gonna be excited about the Snickers.
Now, after you eat a Snickers, will you be back in on some of the normal candy bars?
Absolutely not.
It doesn't fix your disposition. You don't stop being Betty White.
Yeah, doesn't change
Okay.
anything.
Right. How about you, Pants Man?
We don't even need to talk about it. The of candies, like it goes Reese's, Snickers. Those are the kings. I'm not really sure which
Wow.
one's the best, but those are the two best.
Wow. Okay.
It was true when I was a kid, and it's true today.
Well, it's good then. This is a little controversial, apparently. As a kid, I mean, of course I ate them, but I didn't give a fuck about a Snickers bar. Like, I did not care at all.
I don't understand what's happening.
That's because you had 500 Reese's bars you were eating.
Yeah. Oh, I would absolutely.
You gorged
try
on
it.
Reese's for a year, and then you got a Snickers. It's like,
Snickers is like what was left in my bag at the end, or I'd just be like, fine, all right, I got 10 Snickers, whatever. Let's start doing some work on them. Like, I would never throw them out. They were a great candy bar, but almost
we know
last on the list
we have an
that I
idea of what
eat.
I like. We have an idea of what Muscle V likes. I still haven't. I'm excited to find out. Maybe you're saving it for later. I'm excited to find out the ones you're excited about because so far.
Well, I gave a super for Butterfinger.
Oh,
so
you like Butterfingers? Okay, I wasn't listening.
Love Butterfinger.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
so-
enough.
But that is my only yes so far, which doesn't really make sense. So that's
Okay.
interesting.
Okay.
Let's
Next
just
candy.
barrel through. This isn't in any order, and you're about to see that. Fun Dip. Muscle V.
I don't know if I know what that one is.
Jesus Christ, you didn't have a
my
childhood.
God. Oh, Fun Dips are great. So Fun Dip is a bag of sugar. You get a sugar stick. To get the rest of the sugar out, you have to lick the sugar stick, dip it into the other sugar, suck off that sugar, and then just keep working through until you're done with both the stick and the bag of sugar. That's the whole candy. It's amazing.
And at the end, you eat this very chalky, weird.
It's
Like
the
the stick is
weirdest.
the worst part, but you literally, in order to eat it, have to save it to the end. And it doesn't matter because it's still candy. You're gonna eat it.
It's fine. It's a super weird add-in. It does feel like they could just have like a spoon. Like it
No, that's not near as fun.
would, yeah, that would just be dip.
Well, I'll tell you guys right now. I'll keep my Cheetos. You guys can keep your bags of sugar.
I would
You-
like that. Now hold on. I'm gonna ask you to abstain because you said you didn't even know what it was. I
Yeah,
know you're
that's
judging
fair.
on the description, but I feel like I really want the next time I see you, I'm going to make you eat one of these because I feel like you need to experience it to know why it's so great.
A young Muscle V. Well, you might have to do it on the show. A young Muscle V would absolutely love it. I don't care what you're saying.
I
right
think
now.
you're envisioning like regular, bag of sugar. It's not that. It's like a flavored,
It's blue.
sort of fruity
It's-
blue colored sugar.
Greenish,
It's lovely.
green tinted sugar.
Nothing like some food
Yeah,
coloring in my sugar.
It's more like finely ground. It's crazy that someone pitched this as a candy and that people bought it. It's outstanding. As a kid, it's outstanding. As an adult, it's a little repulsive, but you can still work through it.
I will put my hand up as being all in on this. I've not had it since I was a kid, and I don't think I should have it since being a kid. But it was like that was one of, like you say, specifically Halloween candies. As far as Halloween goes, I feel like I almost never saw Fun Dip. Like that was more of a like summer at my brother's baseball game we would get at the concession stand. I don't remember a lot of Fun Dip at Halloween.
Yeah,
But when I
Lil-
got it, it was like, holy shit.
me and Lil Fuse talked through this. We agreed we think it's one, but it's definitely on the outside edge. It's that individual. It's actually even smaller than the one you might get at the ballpark or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it wasn't the most common by any means. So did I put you for a super?
I mean, I'm definitely not indifferent to it. But yeah,
I heard that. You accused me of the diabetes. I flagged you for 3 supers so far out of 5 total.
I will also say that so far this is our first non-chocolate based candy, and
That's right.
I was always as a kid, as much as I liked the Reese's and I liked the Snickers, I could take or leave chocolate based candies. I was
Oh my
all in
God.
for the fruity candies.
That tracks so hard.
If you,
I had
I
to
don't know
fight
if you've
so hard to include the non chocolate based ones on this list.
I don't know if you've got those. I don't know if I'm jumping ahead here. If you've got those fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls in this game, I'm gonna lose my shit.
We'll get to it. I don't
Right.
have the fruit flavor. Spoiler alert. I went out of my way to not have like the types of candy bar. Like
Sure.
M&Ms will come up here. I didn't put peanut butter M&Ms or
Got
something
it.
like that. All right. Anyway, I don't remember as a kid. I'm gonna say that I would have been fine with them. I'm gonna say it's probably a yes. Just because of the novelty. I think it's the only other time you get it other than at like a ballpark, or I think we had them at our pool for some reason.
You're talking about Fun Dip again.
Fun Dip. Yeah, back to Fun Dip. Right. But now that I'm an adult, I feel like I've whitewashed it, and I don't remember being that excited about them, but I probably was, so I'm marking it as a yes.
They're great.
They're they're fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy that anyone would buy that for their kids. I had way too many as a child where I'm like, what were you doing, parents? What was going on? Love
I
'em.
have so little candy in my life these days, and I need us to go faster because I want to hear about more candy. Like I'm living
Okay.
vicariously from the list.
All right. This next one is of a specific Halloween thing. Okay. This is candy corn. Usually, for the Halloween run, you get it like in for some reason a hand prepared bag. Like it
Oh
didn't
yeah.
come in its own individual
Oh yeah. They
bags.
don't sell it in individual bags. Nobody would buy it that way. It's only sold in packs of 10,000, and then you have to
But
hand.
some zany neighbor would prepare it ahead of time because they were super into Halloween.
That's true. There were those houses where you'd get like a Ziploc bag or like not even it wasn't even Ziploc. It was the
It was
weird
just like a
sandwich
zip.
bag that doesn't zip.
Yeah, right. It was like there was special Halloween zip ties or whatever. Not zip
Mhm.
ties, twist ties. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Zip ties.
I mean, nowadays they probably don't do it. Like, there's no way you should trust that. Whoever was handling it had to handle each individual candy. Like, it's crazy.
No,
That it
let
was a
me let
thing.
me make you a promise. Nobody who's buying candy corn is a threat to your children. You can let them eat it. It's fine.
Probably. You're probably right. Anyway, Muscle V. A random bag of candy corn. Would you be
I
hype or would you be out?
I have had candy corn before, and it's fucking
Good.
disgusting.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to fault you for that. Candy corn's pretty polarizing. You're incorrect, but I've heard the stance
Well,
plenty
I
of
will
times.
say on my end, candy corn is not my favorite. I can appreciate as an adult. As a kid, get that the fuck out of here.
I think I as a kid I was hyped, but only because you'd get like 1 or 2 bags. If every house gave you candy corn, you'd be like, "This is madness. I hate everything." So
Yeah.
I am a yes, but only because not that many houses did it.
Okay, but did you get the candy corn, or did you get the candy corn that's shaped like a little pumpkin?
Oh, the pumpkin candy corn. Oh, I forgot about that. Love some pumpkin candy corn. I got the candy both. I would do both. And there was the candy corn that was different colored, even though the regular candy corn wasn't based on real colors. They they would have the extra colors ones. Oh, it was great. Loved it all.
I don't know why, but I've suddenly got this real urge to eat some wax. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, I got
Let's
sniped.
see if we can keep it rolling.
Let's drink to
All
that.
right. Well, yeah, let's take a drink to that. Good idea. All right, Muscle V, power through. Did you ever taste the rainbow as a kid? How'd you feel about Skittles in your bag?
Skills were fine. Like,
Would you have
wasn't-
been hyped to see it in the bag? Sounds like probably no.
I mean, it would be better than the first options you provided, but I still would not be.
Not the game. All right. Pantsmith.
Skittles were solidly in the keep category. I loved them. They're great. I'm not going to put them in the super. I mean, if that's my only option, I'll put them in super. But I liked them a lot.
It's not your only option.
They're not my top. I wouldn't say they were in my top 5 as a kid, but I did love them. Yes.
Yeah. I actually don't like them that much now. As a kid, was hyped for Skittles. Love them. Definitely degraded as I've aged.
I feel like
So I'm giving it a yes, but wouldn't nowadays.
I feel like people talk about like the flavors and how like they're still mad 20 years later that they changed the green from like lime to green apple or whatever. I've never once in my life tasted a flavor of a Skittle. It is
Absolutely
a handful,
no flavors. Yeah.
a handful popped in my mouth all at once. That's how you eat a Skittle.
If they went mystery flavor, you'd be like, oh, it's weird. The whole bag was the same flavor. That's crazy.
I will say, love a traditional Skittle. That tropical flavor Skittle bag, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, I fucks with the tropical. I mean, I don't know about nowadays, but I would have back in the day.
No thanks.
Yeah, I liked going to the tropics. Hell yeah. All right, well, it's not on the list, so I gave you a yes for it.
Good.
All right, it's superior cousin, the M&M. What do you got, Muscle B?
I do like an M&M, especially if it's the peanut M&M. So yeah, definitely do like that.
Yeah, I didn't clarify. So in my head, it's kind of just the generic M&M. But if you want to, in your head, decide you got peanut M&M, that's fine.
Yep, great, awesome.
So that's is that a yes? Super? Where are you putting that?
I would put it as a yes.
Okay. You're hype. You're keeping it, but you're not max hype.
Exactly.
You're not like
I'm the
oh,
same. Shit. I'm the same. I like M&Ms. They're fine. Peanut M&Ms are great.
Yep.
But even then, like I would say M&Ms, especially as a kid, they were like, cool, glad I got them. I'm not going to trade them away, but not that excited.
Yeah, I think if this was a little later, like if we were a little younger, then the peanut butter M&M would have started to show up. That might have changed my mind.
Not Muscle V's.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, I think getting the M&M is good. You're never going to turn them down. You're going to be excited. You're going to be fine that you have them. Not max excited. They were pretty. You had them throughout the year too, for sure. So I'm giving that a yes as well. And that's our second full agreement row. We haven't had one since we were all out on peppermint patties. That's fun. All right, powering through. So you mentioned them earlier. This is, again, I just kind of listed the generic one, but Tootsie Rolls. I do agree that Halloween's the only time you're getting the vanilla Tootsie Roll or the banana one. No idea where you even purchased them. Still today, I have no idea. No idea where people were getting them back then.
Oh, I do. I can tell you. So a year
From my
ago,
house. I'm the seller.
No, I was gonna say last year I bought some candy to hand out at trick or treating, and I went to the store to buy some candy, and I was looking around, and the variety bag of Tootsie Roll candy was by far the cheapest, like mainstream. Like there were some cheaper options, but like things you've never heard of. If you wanted a name brand candy, Tootsie Roll is by far your cheapest option. So that was definitely the budget crowd that was handing those out.
Ah, I see. So you sounded hype before. Are you giving it a max hype? Actually, sorry, what are you going with?
So for me, I did like Tootsie Rolls when I was younger. I did, however, hate how they get stuck to your teeth. So that's
a bonus. Why?
Not a bonus.
Why do you hate that?
Not a bonus.
You got Tootsie Rolls for days, brother.
Yeah. Store one behind the molar, you're good. You got them for like a week.
Yeah, I just say keep, but not like top.
Yeah. All right.
Did you just get that kill? No way.
Oh, did I?
Drink.
Oh yeah, drink for that. I just assumed that they got the overtime thing.
Were you at the flag or no?
Yeah, I thought he got the flag.
Oh.
Yeah, I did kill him. All right. Been a while. All right, take a drink for that. And Piss Band.
Yeah, I like Tootsie Rolls a lot. They're still in the good category, not the great category. You almost fought
me earlier. That's crazy. Or is it because it's not fruit specific?
I like Tootsie Rolls in general. They're great. They're not my favorite. They're really good. But I will say those fruit ones, while kind of weird and also not my favorite candy. There was something so specific and odd about them, and I only ever in my life have seen them in bags of Halloween candy.
That's what I'm saying. There's a
I
certain
was,
novelty to them there. Yeah.
and there was
that you-
I liked the blue one and the red one. I didn't like the white one. I did not like the white one.
I was just remembering what the red one. Wait, the blue wrapper was a white bar or roll, I guess. I
Oh,
don't
that might be
remember.
right.
I don't remember white specific. There was yellow, there was blue, and I do think there was a red, but I don't remember the taste for that one.
The red was the only one I really liked. I think it wasn't there a green. I feel like there was a green.
I think there was eventually a green. Yeah.
I didn't fuck with
Well,
any
in
of
any
those
event.
other ones. Just the
Blue is
original.
sweet. Blue is vanilla. It's the only time I prefer vanilla over in any situation. It was great. And I also liked yellow banana.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
was never.
you're just a
big
yes,
on
huh?
that. Yeah. So there is no part of
Despite
Tootsie Roll
marking
that I
out
would get.
earlier.
I know. Look, I am really into most of these candies, so
All right, that's fair. That's totally
like
fair.
I like Skittles more than Tootsie Rolls, and those are also just a yes. Because
I'm
I haven't
having a
heard
tough time.
Starburst yet, so I haven't gotten.
You
I lost
take
my
a
mind.
couple breaths. Jesus Christ. There's 25 on this list. You'll get some of the ones you like. All right, relax.
Okay.
So Tootsie Roll's tough for me. I think I underrated it as a kid, so I don't think I would have been excited, but I would have knocked a lot of them down Christmas, Halloween Day, and been fine with them being in the bag. So I think I got to put it at a yes. But if you asked me as a kid, I might have said no, despite my behavior. Does that make sense?
Perfect sense.
Okay, great. All right, rolling into another classic. So I'm guessing it's a no for Muscle V. The Kit Kat.
Love Kit Kat. Top
Yes!
Really?
3. Top 3.
Yes.
You giving it a super?
Yep.
Oh, I don't have my handle on. I don't have a handle on this anymore. No idea where anyone's voting. Great.
Oh
You
man,
gotta-
I love the Kit Kat. I'm trying to remember if it was a super or an O. It's right on the border of like happy I have it and ecstatic I have it. So I'm gonna say it's right in that border area. I like the Kit Kat a lot.
So
I don't know if this helps. You've got 3 for each so far. You've got 3 no's, 3 yeses, 3 supers.
Oh wow.
I
So
will
for your 10th, which one do you want to change?
Let's keep it in the solidly happy category, not the
Okay.
super.
All right.
I will say if you guys have never tried the cookies and cream Kit Kat, it's fucking delicious.
I don't know if I have.
I
Interesting.
also say that apparently the Japanese have a lot of very weird and
Yeah,
different and
wasabi.
unique flavors
Yeah, I've tried
Yeah,
the
a
wasabi
lot of
one.
weird ones.
It's
Oh,
disgusting.
I'd fuck with wasabi.
No, it's terrible.
That sounds great.
in a Kit Kat.
In a Kit Kat, it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I'd give it a shot. I'll tell you that.
Hey,
Interesting.
try
The
everything
Jap-
once.
The Japanese have a great culinary system. I'd trust anything they got going on.
For sure.
All right. I think I'm gonna give it a super, and I think I would have been hype as a kid and still probably even underrated it. I enjoyed it to no end. Love the different ways you can even eat it. Still love the different ways you can even eat it as an adult. It's also made
Wait,
with
wait, wait a minute. When you say different ways you can eat it, do you mean eating it as a single bar or breaking them into 2 individual bars? Is that what you mean?
or you can peel off each individual layer. Sometimes I eat around the edges. Sometimes I
We-
just power through.
Hold on. We need to back the train up.
Are you flummoxed? Should we take a drink?
I'm very flummoxed. Peel off individual. You mean the wafer layers? You would peel off individual wafer layers of a
Like with-
of a Kit
like-
Kat?
Yeah, like with my mouth. Yeah, absolutely.
You
don't do that?
what?
You never do
What do
this?
you I don't know how you would do that? They come apart?
Yeah, so so the classic way is you take out the chocolate ends. So then you got just, I don't know, 3 or 4 layers of wafer. And sometimes I take off the chocolate top layer too, but most of the time I just go right for a wafer layer. And you kind of just like, separate it with your teeth.
That is bastardizing the idea of Kit Kat.
Ah, it's so good. I can't
I
believe neither of you have done that.
I am so uncertain of even what you've just described that I'm suddenly, for the first time in my life, and I've never thought about this once before, but I suddenly think you're probably a much better kisser than me.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. You should try it. It's a great way to interact with the Kit Kat. I still do the straight up just take
Oh.
either one or two sticks down at the same time. Just
We should
handle it like a normal animal.
we should
But
definitely do an
yeah, you should
experiment
try it.
though. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Pantsman, I want you to do that a couple times and then try it with your boyfriend and see if you're any better.
Yeah. See if he rates you higher. Yeah. Good question.
I can already tell you, like, I have no concept. Like they're so long. Like, and this is also making me sound like a bad gay guy, but they're so long. How did you get the whole thing in your mouth to like separate layers?
Practice.
You take it. You start at one end and just kind of work your way.
Oh, one end. I've been.
We're gonna have to take this to a separate episode. I don't know.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, good idea. I gave it a super. Probably underrated. Okay. Three Musketeers.
That
What do you got, Muscle?
that one was just fine. It was just
What?
whatever.
Okay. Would you be hyped to see it? No?
No, not really.
There's a fun defeatedness that I very much enjoy.
It's like I feel like you want it to be good, but it's not.
As an adult, I hear you. I'm fine with that. As a kid, I would probably have we've gone to fisticuffs, I would think.
Yeah, no.
All right. How about you, Pants Man?
I like them. I'm gonna put them in the solid category. I'm trying to remember, and to this day I've never really understood the difference between a Three Musketeers and a Milky Way.
No goddamn idea.
Yeah.
Spoiler
No,
alert.
Milky Way has,
it's coming up at some point.
Milky Way has caramel inside, right? I think the yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
difference.
Oh, the Three Musketeers is just nougat, and the Milky Way's nougat and caramel.
I
I don't
think
even know
so.
what nougat is. All right, if we're gonna be honest,
You don't need to know. That is not necessary for this conversation. It's just delicious.
All right.
I'm gonna be a solid for the Three Musketeers.
Mine's definitely a snapshot. Like if you just pick a random age, I'm either max in or just in on it. I waffled. It like would go in and out. Sometimes I'll be like, yes, give me all the Three Musketeers. Sometimes I'll be like, never again am I eating a Three Musketeer. So it's definitely the one that's changed like the most up and down on any given year for me. So I'm gonna have to put it at a yes, but there's some years where that would be a super. That'd be the first thing I eat out of the bag.
Okay. So you're okay. All right, fair enough. It's a good one. It's solid, but it's yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird one, right? It's definitely the most cloud-like of the candy bars.
Yes, very fluffy.
Very
It's nice.
fluffy.
It's the closest candy bar to like a marshmallow without having any marshmallow in it.
Yes, which I love marshmallow, so I think that's why it's probably related to how much marshmallow I've had at any given time or how much I love Three Musketeer. I don't know. Anyway, next order of business, nerds.
They're again just okay.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt
Just okay.
you. Slander,
Are you
slander,
is it a
and
no? Is
vile
that what I'm hearing?
lies.
Are you saying no, Muscle V?
I'm saying like I'll eat it. It's not like peanut butter where I'm like absolutely fuck get this shit out of here. Like I'll still eat it.
But are you happy to see it in the bag?
It's again, it's whatever.
All right, you're done talking. You're done.
I don't know where to put. I'm giving you a no for that.
That's so upset. No, I think he's in the middle category.
Yeah,
he's in
middle,
the he's
for
not
sure.
he's not gonna refuse to eat it, but he's also not excited about it. So he's in the middle.
You're so upset.
I'm fucking livid because nerds are 100% top tier. They're among the best. Yeah, this is just one of the greatest inventions of all time. And how dare you?
This is why you don't understand why they haven't invented puppies that don't age because of how good the nerds are.
So
I don't know what that means, but sure.
I think I'm gonna change my stance. I think I hate nerds more than I hate peanut butter now.
Oh my god, I'm so angry.
Just to make Pants Man more mad.
Exactly. No other
Okay.
reason.
Which is working, by the way.
I know what you're doing, and I still hate you. Great. Yeah, I think I'd be. I got a yeah. It's a bottom tier yes for me.
Ah, I feel like I've been stabbed by diabetes.
Okay, so with nerds, you can at least respect. There's different varying amounts of nerd you would have. What's your preferred maneuver with the Halloween nerd box in particular?
Oh, so the Halloween box is pretty small. When you'd get
Yeah.
that big like convenience store double dip with like the purple and the pink,
Yeah, at some
like
point,
that,
even then,
you can really take your time with that guy and really enjoy it. With those little boxes for Halloween, there's no savoring it. You pop
always
the entire
always
box
a
in.
one shooter.
A single shooter every time. Every time.
Agree. Nerds is
What
one
do
of
you,
the
what am I
few.
gonna eat? A nerd? One nerd? What do you?
No,
what do you do?
no, serial killers eat one nerd at a time. That would be crazy. But you can do smaller than the whole box. That's for sure. I think I've definitely done like half shots, quarter shots. Whatever. I called them shots because I was ready to be a frat boy as a
They
young
were.
kid.
I mean, nerds are the closest thing I think a child can get to, like a tequila shot.
You certainly get the rush afterwards. Sure. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. Okay. All right. Let's just roll. We should probably pick up the pace a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Payday.
It was okay. I'm keeping it for sure.
Wow. Okay. This is what a payday is, right? It was just weird colored candy bar covered in nuts.
Yeah, I do.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I know what
Don't
it is.
disrespect.
That wasn't walnuts. Sure.
Yeah. Whatever. I'll take them. I'll eat them. I'm not excited.
As an adult, I've grown to appreciate them a little more. As a kid, I fucking hated them. It was a bottom tier candy bar for sure.
So, well, I don't know if I should tell this story, but basically,
Let's go quick.
my little brother, every single year for Christmas, asks for a box of paydays.
What?
That's crazy. That's a crazy person behavior.
It's insane. And one year I got my favorite. I'm going to save it till we get to it. But one year for my birthday, I got a box of a candy bar that was my favorite, and it was no longer my favorite by the time I was done with that box. So I don't know
Fair
how
enough.
my brother does it year in and year out, but
Yeah, that sounds awful. That sounds too much of a good thing for sure in the
For
candy bar
sure.
world. Okay. This one's going to be a controversial Halloween option. Tots.
do you know what that is, Muscle?
I don't.
Oh. All right, I'll give you the old abstain. This is like, I don't know how to describe it actually. It's a thick gummy
Yeah.
in the shape of an umbrella.
What?
A very stout umbrella, yeah.
What?
Oddly thick. Too much
It's
jelly.
basically a tube of jelly. It's a boring tube of jelly. It's more dense than a gummy bear, but like it's chewy, not I don't know, it's not good. It's just not very good.
Comes in 4 colors. I don't know if it has
It
flavors.
comes in
I
4
don't-
colors and 0
don't-
flavors. How about that?
Well, I'm out.
I gave you the abstain. How about your pants, man?
Yeah, no. Not good.
Yeah,
That's a no for me.
That's fair. I'm also giving that a no. No need to hang too much on the dot. Next, Twix. This will be
Twix, number 1. Love Twix.
number
Yes.
1.
Number
Even though it definitely
1.
is peanut butter adjacent. I know there's peanut butter Twix, but Twix is as close to peanut butter as you're getting without having peanut butter in it.
It says caramel in it? What are you talking about? It's
Yeah,
caramel and a cookie and chocolate. There's no peanut butter in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those powers combined make pretty close to peanut butter taste.
Mm.
This is another top tier for me. Love a Twix. Great candy.
All right, you ready for this one? You know there's multiple ways to eat Twix as well.
The left and then the right.
Yeah.
Well, no, you take the caramel layer off, and then you just suffer the cookie.
You're a monster. You're a
What?
straight up monster.
I'm giving it a super as well, though. It is excellent. I will give you guys that. And if they had peanut butter Twix as a kid, oh my god,
Get the
lost my mind.
fuck out of here.
All right, next up, you've already mentioned it, Pants Man, because you're a psychopath. The Starburst.
That's a top tier. Specifically the pink and the red. The yellow and the orange I could take or leave, but I will give it top rating for just the chance at getting a pink and a. If you get 2 reds, your life is set.
Love that. Oh, that's interesting. Love that it comes in packs of 2 for Halloween for some reason. But pink definitely. Pink's the top tier. Red, I can't remember if I like red or orange. It's been too long.
First off, Pantsman, calm your shit. Wasn't your turn.
Sorry. I
Okay.
got excited because I heard Starburst.
I'm out on Starbursts.
You're out?
I don't like things sticking in my teeth. I only tolerate the Tootsie because it's chocolate. I'm not doing this shit. Nope.
God damn it.
That's fair. It's hilarious that Starburst is not a star shape. One of the
That
weirdest
is kind of
candies.
funny.
You said
It
out?
doesn't burst either, by the way.
It doesn't burst at all. You said out, Muscle
Out.
All right. You said super. Is that right, Pants Man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not quite as high as nerds, but yeah.
Okay. I'm giving it a yes. I was pretty hyped for him as a kid, but not max hype. Let's just roll through to Smarties.
How many have we got left?
We're on 17. We have 25 total.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll make good time. Smarties?
Smarties.
Smarties.
Mr. V.
I'm gonna say out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to hear any more from you. I'm all in on Smarties. I would say it's definitely in the border area. It's on the high end of the border area. I love them, love them. Apparently that's another one that technically has different flavors, but why would you even know that? They don't even look different. They all look the same color.
You do realize it's just Tums, right?
Delicious Tums.
It is kind of Tum-like. I will give you that.
I love a Smartie. I would even say I'm going to change my answer. It's not on the border. It's just above the line into super.
Into the line, you said.
It is in super territory, but it's on the low end of super.
That's funny. I ignored what you were saying and just marked an S for you anyway. So perfect. Yeah, I don't remember as a kid. I think it was probably a no. Like I would definitely eat them, but I don't think I cared that much. There's so many better candies that I would want to get on Halloween. Bottom 10, I would probably put Smarties. Love that they come individual. That's about it.
Still
Best
above
feature.
peanut butter though.
No, way below peanut butter. Way below anything peanut butter. All right, 100 grand.
That one was okay. I keep it. I wouldn't be super
Okay.
excited about it, but I'd be like, I'll fuck with it.
I'm surprised. I got this kind of in the peanut butter category of non-peanut buttery, but like I don't think 100 grand and Butterfinger are that crazy different.
I will be honest. I'm certain I must have had 100 grand at some point in my life. I probably had it multiple times. I have no concept of what 100 grand tastes like, and I'm sure it's fine. I'm not going to put it in the like it's definitely in the yes territory, but just barely because I don't really know about it or care about it.
Ah, so good. It's a super for me. Wait, did you say you put it in the yes category despite not caring about it?
Or not knowing about it.
What?
Well, I'm the
What?
only ones I'm saying no to are the ones that I'm literally trading away or refusing to eat. Like
I'll mark you as an abstain for that one if you want.
no, I will eat it. I'm sure I'm happy to eat
Okay.
it. It's just not something that excites me.
All right, great. It comes in a red wrapper if that helps.
I was picturing white, to be honest with you.
I don't almost
You're thinking
only
of the Payday.
only Hershey's cookie and cream and Payday come in whites.
Yeah.
No,
all right.
I think. Well,
No, they don't. All right, Milky Way. We've already talked about it a little bit.
I'm
Close to the Three Musketeer.
I'm keeping it because it's got that caramel in it.
You just need that little bit of extra, huh?
Yep.
All right.
I will definitely keep it in the keep pile. It's not the excited pile. When I was a kid, it was my genuine favorite for a period. And then, like I said, I got an entire box of them for a birthday, and I don't know if I'll ever eat one again.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't give a shit about them as a kid. Them and Snickers would end up like whatever was left. Would eat them. Didn't give two shits about them. Like them much better now, actually. So we've kind of flip flopped. So I'm giving that one a no. All right, Twizzler. Must be currently fighting a dead body. That's exciting.
Sorry, I'm in the gulag and I just won. Kill.
Ooh,
Take a
drink.
Twizzlers are okay. I had a black licorice Twizzler, and that shit is disgusting. Don't eat that.
Yeah, hard pass.
Why would
on
you
that.
eat that?
Wait, I'm mostly thinking the red one here, but
Yeah. That red one's okay.
all right, Pants Man.
Yeah, I remember every time I saw one, I was like, great, a Twizzler. And then I would eat it and be like, huh, that'd be better than that.
Yeah,
And that happened
too.
as a kid. It happens as an adult. Like, I will always go in optimistic about a Twizzler and always come out disappointed. So I'm going to put that in the honestly, let's put it in the no category, because why are you fucking with my head, Twizzlers?
I'm putting it in the yes category, but I agree 100% with what you said. I would have been hyped to have it in the bag. And again, would have definitely been disappointed getting through it. All right.
I like the ones that you peel, like red. I think the red vines, the ones you like peel off little pieces. That was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
They
All right,
taste better too.
Let's focus up. We got 5 left. There's going to be some controversy. It's going to be exciting.
Right.
Let's start off big. Sour Patch Kids.
I did like those, so that's a yes.
Because you're not a complete monster.
Oh, okay.
I love them. They're great. Nothing to complain about. You can't have too many though, because they will hurt your mouth. But, love those.
Must be. We probably don't have to continue this this level. Are you giving a yes or a super?
I'll go yes.
All right. I'm a hard no. Fuck Sour Patch Kids. Fuck them.
You would have sex with Sour Patch Kids, you pedophile.
I would never. And
that just cost us another R rating on YouTube.
Now I'm guessing Warheads is not on your list.
I don't think it was a Halloween candy, but it's not.
Warheads were delicious.
Well, I got it for Halloween sometimes. I like them, but they were a challenge food. They weren't really great as a candy. They were more like,
I think they were the only challenge food as a kid, right?
Jawbreakers.
Maybe
those
Flamin'
Red
Hot Cheetos.
Hots.
Yeah. Oh, Red Hots are just gross. All right. Anyway, Swedish Fish. Speaking of
Boo.
Reds.
Never had it as a kid.
Wow. Well, have you had it as an adult?
I don't think I did. I
Wow.
know we've had it in the house, but I don't think I've ever had it.
Wait, what?
What is happening?
I think my wife.
Statement.
I think my wife's had it, but because they're just like the gummy worms, right? They're just like the gummy worms.
Well, clearly they're fish.
They're fish-shaped dots.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. So I don't like Swedish Fish, but some people love them. You had them in the house, and you weren't like, maybe I should take a gander. Maybe I should try one fish.
No, they don't look appetizing.
I think they taste worse than they look, to be honest. I think they look fine. All right, interesting.
Yeah, I'm a no on Swedish Fish.
I'm a no as well, but you should try them, must be. Next time your wife buys them, snag one.
All right.
My work sells them, and now I'm going to just ship something to his store.
Perfect. Yeah, let's ship them once a month. That'd be great. Okay, 3 more to go. We got the Pixie Stick.
Ooh, have you had a Pixie Stick, V?
I have.
Oh, that's great news, because it turns out Fun Dip is just a Pixie Stick, but with an extra...
Yeah, that's right. Fun Dip's just the powder of a Pixie Stick in a bag.
All it is.
With a weird
white
tonsil
chalky.
compressor.
Yeah, I didn't care for them at all.
When was the first time you had one? I think that would depend. If I had one now, I'd be like, yeah, that's disgusting.
No,
but if I had them as a kid...
I definitely haven't had one now, but it's definitely as a kid.
Oh, and you didn't like them. That's pretty wild.
Did not like them.
Fucking Soviets.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's Soviet for sure.
100%. Still can't confirm or deny.
So for me, I love them. They're in the solid category, not in the super category. They're great. Fun Dip would excite me because it's a whole nother level. There's so much more. Like, and the other thing is like, I don't know how you would eat them. I would try to save them. I couldn't like dump the whole thing in at once. So then I would get like my lips would get on them and they'd get kind of soggy paper ends, and then you couldn't get all the sugar out, and it was a nightmare.
Well, you described it disgustingly, but yeah, I get most of what you're saying. I think for me, it's probably a yes as well. I would do 1 or 2 night of, because we definitely would get a couple, and you'd remember that they're disgusting and have to sort of pace
Yeah.
them out. So yeah, I agree. I didn't try to save them too much. I think I took them down, unless it was the giant one, which should never exist. I don't know why anyone thinks a pixie stick needs to be any longer than the small one. But yeah, I agree. All right,
Yeah, those
2 more-
giant ones I never really did.
Yeah, I think you can only get them at Dave and Buster's. Anyway, Milk Duds.
They're okay. I'd keep them.
Mr. doesn't like chewy things.
I did not see that
It's
coming.
chocolate. I like chocolate.
It's like, yeah, but if you want to talk about some of your criticisms, but it stays in your teeth. This one, you might still have a Milk Dud in your teeth from 10 years ago.
They're like Tootsie Rolls, right?
No,
They're
I mean-
they're much chewier.
there's chocolate. There's just more going on with the Milk Dud. The dud part, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's in a Milk Dud, but there's something in there that lasts forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're good,
I
though.
don't like a milk dud. I would
Oh.
always eat them, but I was always annoyed about them. They were like a chore.
Oh yeah. You're both crazy. Honestly, the Milk Dud's a top 5 candy bar.
What?
Candy. I don't know if it's candy bar, but top 5 candy night
That's
of.
genuine bananas crazy. Like,
I think
what are you talking?
You only get Milk Duds on Halloween or at the movie theater, and I rarely get them at the movie theater. So Halloween was my time. I'd run through the Milk Duds. Absolutely run through that weird pack of 3. And yeah, I probably still have some to this day. I love the candies that stay in your mouth. I don't give a fuck about cavities. Let's go. Milk Dud for the next 2 hours.
I just didn't like. I would be fine with them staying in my mouth if they tasted better. They just don't taste
It
that
tastes
good.
great. It's an outer layer of chocolate and an inner layer of I don't know, and I'm not going to ask, but it tastes fine.
Okay. All right. Next, are we on the last one?
This is it. This is the last
Okay.
one. This is the
There's so
only
many-
one.
I just know there are so many you didn't talk about. Like, there's so many more.
I know. We went. I had to omit a bunch.
All right, go ahead.
Write into the comments or whatever which ones I missed. Anyway,